beginner. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerge victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears is glorious. I remember when they always
I had this bitch muted, bruh. I'm tripping. What the fuck you do?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies. Like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Houston Texans and the Denver Broncos.
Yeah.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
That's fucking funny. That shit wild, dog. Ooh.
Set up. 70. Indy. 66. Here we go. Check 52. Pilot. 64. Weak. Set up.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage.
Good. I haven't even looked at your team, so I don't even know what I'm playing against. This nigga got Johnny Manziel. Where the fuck did you find Johnny Man? What?
I renamed him, bro, because I had a no-name quarterback.
Oh. I was like, what the fuck?
To start things out.
That's too funny, dog.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
Now Manziel. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
If my team gonna play like this, it's gonna be a good
game,
game, bro.
Play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands.
Only they get that shit away.
Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Manziel. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
No, I feel your pain.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? With the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Now this throw caught left side. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route.
I sure appreciate it, man. At least give me 14. Spot me 40, bro, and then we'll have a game on our hands. At least.
To the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy this caliber.
I got one more loss than you.
Because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Like maybe 7 and 4. I have one more loss than you.
3 down. You're out. Check 26.
First carry of the game here for Royce Freeman.
AMG.
And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
I was expecting you to run a lot of weird, glitchy shit.
What we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play
like you run a normal
and flowing
defense.
to make the stop before it turns into something big.
15 run. Hey, exit.
But that shit been killing me. I'll tell you that now.
Here we go, D. Hey, check 5.
Locked to throw on 3rd and 1. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
We're talking about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage.
That's my problem, bro. I can't score in the fucking red zone, dude.
Versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. In the end, the opening drive points, maybe not the touchdown.
I'm lucky to make it to that end of the field. And then getting in the end zone, bro.
3 points.
Most of the games I win, it's because of my defense. I'll get some luck shit on defense and I just end up shit in the good. So it's mostly luck. It's mostly luck.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they will be a wild card team, and that's great.
You should have. That shit was
trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
Nigga, I started panicking
in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team.
Panicking, right? Bro. I was like, no. And you kept it. Gee, I appreciate you holding me down,
so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
It was
the
yours,
first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And this is going to be intercepted.
That shit crazy. I thought you was about to moss me for that joint.
Set up shop at the 32-yard line. Cooper was the intended target. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you.
Let me get 3 more scores before you do, bro.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in
Low
college.
key, nigga be looking like the Broncos in real life, huh? I be blowing 20-point leads and shit.
Back to the ground this time.
Bitch!
And he is
don't worry about the guy that's right there in front of your face. Let's run to a safety.
6
yards down the fucking field.
Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 10.
Mike 5-5. Mike 55. Mike 5-5.
Hey,
watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Mike 55. Right there in the middle. 55. And here we go. Watch the pass. Watch it up.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete.
Nah,
and he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A very solid
I don't know. He just kept running downfield. So shit. Take
so
it.
1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 41. They look to throw. It's Locke.
No. Yay. No.
And that is incomplete.
Bitch.
Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. They went right back to him there, figuring one big play deserves another.
I don't know what happened, bro. Nigga knew that was about to be a pick.
I think a lot of people operate under the whole idea of if they haven't stopped it, go until they do.
I sure appreciate
go right
you,
back
bro.
at a guy because maybe his confidence might not be as high. In this case, he responded well.
Now the throw here complete on the right side.
Go, little guy.
He's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Let's go. Let's do it. Let's go.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Shit. I guess I ain't got no choice, huh? Oh! Sudden needs some speed, dog.
And it'll be 2nd down.
Big bitch.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field to ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And this will be intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett.
No fucking way, bro.
And now off to the races down the right side.
Come on, bro.
And they will score a pick 6.
I know that nigga had the step, dog.
So
yo, my guy straight had the step. Why the fuck would he throw it like that?
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone.
That's the type of game we're going to play.
Now get that man an oxygen tank.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said. Momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Hey. It's looking
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Well, we needed that shit.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of
I thought he was going to throw me all the way out of bounds.
And they're trying to create one there. Get into their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah,
I did the same shit you did.
Against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Shit. Hell no, not a single body.
On 2nd and 12, Locke. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Hey, orbit. 55, Mark 55. Are you getting ahead? Are you getting ahead? Hey, check right, check right. Watch 55. Tackles. Now.
To throw on 3rd down. Locke, he's going to go for a big play downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. And the safety, Carl Joseph, there to knock that one away.
Passed.
Here's Tyler Newsome now. Back deep for the Texans, Will Fuller. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
Ooh, give me a safety. Give me a safety. I hope it's a safety. If not, you selfish, bro. That's all I'm saying.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor, maybe break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the
drop down there and catch that
has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
That throw good for 4.
Well, I guess if he can't bat it, he can't catch it, man.
2nd and 6.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. It's an end around, Tavon Austin. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. He can run for it, and he will.
Shit.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
I was not expecting to run.
That's good for a Texan 1st down, a 12-yard pickup.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
Here's Manziel. Going deep for Hopkins. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out.
He damn near mossed me, bro. Yeah.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. made
forgot
by
about that
DeAndre
play.
Hopkins. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 11 yards there, first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. Give them 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 43. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bradley Chubb make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Hindsight is 20/20.
They do that shit a lot, though,
kept
bro.
It on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up.
I know,
a
it's
big
just a
hole
game
last
glitch,
time.
bro.
This time they opened
do
up
that
a
shit a
hole,
lot, for
and
real.
the quarterback got sacked.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
6-6, pull it high. Hey, seam 6, come on.
They'll look to throw here. He finds Hopkins complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 31-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. On first down, they're going option left. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
2nd and 11. He's going to look end zone here for Cooper. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. Following the penalty, it's Johnson. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
But it looks like they caught him off guard on 2nd and very long by running the football. All right, we always talk about tendency breakers and counters and doing things opposite the grain, and that worked very well for them. Picked up really nice yardage, but they still have a lot of work to do on 3rd down.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Topper! Deep grip.
They're going to look to throw. He's letting this one go for Fuller. Got a man at the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
The fuck
a great
just
job
happened?
pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and
he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Samaje Perine, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans push further out in front.
I know we don't talk about it enough.
Damn, bro, that was like that was an 83-yard drive.
The offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with.
Plus penalty yards.
The guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Fumble,
and he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
They're throwing to start the drive.
Nah, bro,
but that
Flacco's a choke artist.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
At least Locke can run.
Echo. Look, squeeze. Get it.
Back to the air on second down. It's Locke.
Oh, get the fuck out of here, bro.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
The Broncos on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Here we go, D. Hit it.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on 4th.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
Yeah, bro, for real. That shit's crazy.
Charles, you want a way to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by for Orlando. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Cooper was the target there. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that? Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way home for a Broncos score.
Normally that's going the other way for me, dog.
As his guys are back within a single score. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half.
It's not often Locke completes that pass, bro. I be trying to spam my tight end all the time, bro, but
this is taking about 7 yards deep.
Locke throws it weird, man. The first thing I started scouting was a quarterback.
Here at about the 17-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time, 1-play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
Just superstar or what?
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play act. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
There's supposed to be a guy fucking spying you. Where the fuck is he at?
This upcoming second down play.
Like a whole ass spy.
Here's 2nd and 14. 2nd and 14.
Come on.
And his pass is intercepted for the first time today. Picked off by Bryce Callahan.
Yes,
intended that time for Cooper. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates
that's solid defense.
You're ready to shoulder what happened today.
No, yay, face mask.
Game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it.
God damn.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
That boy hungry.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5.
Watch the pass.
No fucking way, bro.
Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Red 58, Reed. 55. Hey, Sam on.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Block now to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Simmons. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Bruh, if you come on up the middle untouched, I'm going to be pissed the fuck. Look at this.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Again, it'll be Freeman. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. 3rd down and goal now, and this Houston defense not backing down. They'll look for one more stop. Block now on 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Fuck it. That wasn't even to the outside.
Won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And McManus able to put it through, and that will cut the lead down to just 2. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready?
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Shit.
Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals, because why not?
Because
if you would have threw it, you would have had me.
Feeling it.
So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Shit, so what's a 5th one with 8 seconds left?
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20, as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's? And Freeman lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And they came out of the locker trailing. Not a good way to start this second half with their first drive.
Can't imagine that the discussion at halftime encompassed this at all. In fact, I'm sure they talked about, okay, kind of wipe the slate clean, start the second half, and let's go out and play the way we know that we can. That's not a great example of it.
They didn't envision that. And down inside the 15 he goes. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
90 Wolf.
Left gun defense. Left gun defense. Here we go. Left three.
22 jet bombers. 22 jet bombers. They go.
On first down, Weston, and he is swallowed.
Damn, Vaughn, you can't pay him back one time for the one time, bro.
No gain on the play.
Just take the ball.
Keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Calling it.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part,
it was nice. You really had him in the back of the end zone. You just didn't throw it to him.
For a rookie quarterback.
Yo, 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 go, go.
They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line.
I hate that juke animation.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Come on,
recovered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That second down play nets a -4.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
33, 33. Let's go, D.
Hey, check it out.
On third down, block.
Oh!
Taken down in the end zone.
Fuck me,
2
bro.
points for the defense. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting?
I don't know why
a lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Nah, bro.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
I was waiting for Dum Dum to go downfield.
In the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy.
Yo!
Hey, you're my partner.
And nothing doing. He's immediately
Yo, if it wasn't for the computer, everybody would have been chasing the running back.
Down.
That shit was cold, dog. Damn it, boy.
Here we go. 10 Lobo.
Check, check, 43.
On second down, it's Johnson. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
All day, every day, any day. Check 99, check 99.
Yeah, yeah.
What?
They try and run for this. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
I thought Vaughn ate that up.
It's going to bring up a 4th down. The Texans send the punter out.
Oh, my God.
He's on to
That was
punt
a
for the
slick-ass
first time
play,
this
bruh.
afternoon. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. He'll return it from the 6. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. The Broncos
like
onto the
first
field
one
ready
free
to
or
start
something
their
like
next
that.
drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They'll do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
On second down,
Knew JJ was going to be free.
and he'll get this one up to the 26. 2 yards to gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Ready, set.
55 to Mike. Check. 55 to Mike.
Hey, Charlie.
55, Mike. 55. Hey,
Let's go.
From the gun on third down, Locke. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 7, and they pick up the first.
Let's go. 8, read.
All day, dog.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Locke. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. This quick pass complete to Sutton. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Set. 18 Gator. Hey, Haywood.
Mike 41. Mike 41. Hey, keep it up. Keep it up. 41's the Mike. 41's the Mike. Check.
Please grip.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Locke.
I saw you.
There defensively to make that play.
Not
Shit.
only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was
sit there
absolutely
and
locked down
watched
tight.
you.
He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
No.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
Ready, break.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And a tight, see if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close,
blocker always
you
just
got
out
to feel
there
there's a sense of
waiting for
urgency for them going on offense
They
right
haven't
now.
got anyone
But they
out
have to
there.
do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Ready.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. Texans 16. Broncos 12.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus
Something put in
far.
Vaughn.
This is 3rd and 7.
Quarter, baby.
Ready, go.
43's the
Go.
Check. 43.
Get it.
They'll look to throw.
No.
This is target Fuller. A pickup of 11 and a Texans
Why would you
first
come up?
down.
Why wouldn't he just pick
Could you
it,
sit on
bruh?
it here? Could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker.
Check. General West. Hey. High 7. Hit it.
Now a play fake here on first down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown.
Fucking way, dude.
DeAndre Hopkins. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Texans push further out in front.
No fucking way.
extra point put through by Succop. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away.
That shit drives me insane, dude. Hey, because even when I have that receiver that does that, my guy never does it. Like, I don't know how to throw that pass,
He's able
I
to get it
guess.
across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Yeah, I up-lead and lob. Yeah, I up-lead and lob, bro. You don't up-lead, you just lob it? Or you high pass it?
At the line, ready to go. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
That first down completion only netted them 3. 2nd and 7. Here's Locke. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Locke now on first down. He's going to float this over the middle deep. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
Appreciate it.
And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. His 9th touchdown of the season as his guys are back within a single score. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Blitz coming. There he goes. So trying to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home.
Well, fuck that.
They got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, you know, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet.
We were not ready for a triple option.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
Protein spill. Hey, Zoo.
43's the mic. 43's the mic. Hey, here we go. 43's the mic, boy. 43. Check. 43. Here we go, kids. Here I come.
Snap.
Manziel. And Thomas has it. A gain of 6 there on first.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Greystone, travel. Hey, exit.
Now Manziel. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Should have been out of bounds. Like, what the fuck?
On this cut all the time.
He was right on the
all
edge.
the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for him. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
That guy's not aggressive enough.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football.
Going on.
What? And some room to work. Pass across the 20.
No fucking way, bro.
In for a Texans touchdown. Their mobile, agile quarterback. His second touchdown of the
Okay, so
afternoon.
my guy has the angle right there. How did you do
Extra
that?
point up and good by Succop. And the decision to just kick the extra point.
You just run straight and they'll break the angle?
Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away.
What the?
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101.
I didn't try and dive. I just tried to conservative tackle. Like,
that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, will
and he
by the head coach. They give
did some weird shit and ran behind you instead of running over there to fucking tackle.
Green light means go. Red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
Here's Locke to throw. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Locke now on first down.
Why?
Fires one.
Why, bro?
Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for, but it's going to be second down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball down the field as well.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. They've got his man.
Hey, I appreciate you hanging on to that,
taken down with another first
I definitely
down
appreciate that.
At the Texans 42. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. On second down now, it's Lindsey, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Don't be mad. There's more coming. There's more where I came from.
Fuck.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing his Locke on 3rd down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Simmons. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans 23.
Need a touchdown now.
Watch the slap. Watch the slap.
On first down, Locke. He's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Justin Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, It's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. A well-executed 22-yard gain. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
6-6, pull it high.
56, 65, 65, 65.
Well, I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
It's exhausting. It is really exhausting.
Give him 9 there. They still need 6 more now on third down. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
Ready, ready. 10-2 stop.
In your face.
Get it.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Then he's got
Don't worry about moving over there to catch it, buddy.
And taking it
Just stand there and let him get
just
that.
shy of the 40. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. He finds Pirine out of the backfield.
With the wheel.
Touchdown, Houston. Samaje Pirine. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Texans push further out in front.
Hey, was the pressure even close? Like, could you see anyone even coming near you?
Just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Bruh, I've been blitzing since we started.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're down big
If
here
not
late.
5,
you just one last drive
then
here
more. You know?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But
yeah, the safety blitzes, they work well.
To feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. On second down, it's Lindsey.
Right. Yeah,
and this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they're going to face a third down.
Down. 60 or. Look at me. Zipper. Hey, lock it. 5.
From the gun, it's Locke. Now a desperation throw deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Philip Lindsay, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the
I don't even know how he was that wide open, dude. Hey, I just knew I was going to him because the linebacker went out there instead of like the safety or something. I was like, yeah, Lindsey versus the linebacker.
Has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Well, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Now he's hit and the ball comes out.
Fun, yay!
By the Broncos. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, Coach, but look, we still got this locked down. But that's not necessarily true, is it?
No, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope.
I appreciate you throwing me a couple pity points.
Finished them off and taken away all hope, as we like.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden,
I appreciate it anyway.
Things get a little bit tighter.
They're hard to come by.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the
didn't
other
even
side,
bounce.
Get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
It didn't even bounce.
To go for it with no timeouts remaining, though. Now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right.
Shit.
They had to try it.
Run
It was their only
triple option,
and now,
bro.
This game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Here's Manziel. He's going to look deep in zone for Hopkins.
Getting this one.
And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Good game,
so
bro.
Houston going to come away here with the victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for Hugh.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish now. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any conversation, this is coming from within.